Okay, we should be good. This is so funny. Okay, we are live. This is unbelievable. Because it ended cleanly. Oh my god. This is the funniest day ever. And you are all going to laugh at me as to why that happened because it is completely and utterly my fault. Completely my fault. I put a big project on this computer. And on this computer, with the big project, I was also recording the live stream. So, ladies and gentlemen, what do you think happened? Dude, that is a perfect freeze frame. You look like you were watching your OnlyFans on a government website. It hid your comment. Let me get the chat back. Hold on. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Live chat. Okay. Pop out the chat. So, everybody, take a wild guess. What happened? Why the stream went off? Because I'm virus and Kevin violated everything. No, but actually, let's see. It's top chat, live chat. Let's see if we can get the bot working. What do you all think happened? Cache limit. You are very close, Jay. It's even simpler than that. Your boy ran out of hard drive space. So OBS tripped out. I hate streaming issues. It's not a streaming issue. It's a me issue. Yeah. Are you recording all your streams? Of course I am, because I'm ridiculous. Hey, Mark Harnum's here. We had a whole talk about Extendamix earlier. It's in the first version of the stream. Very rookie mistake. Yes, I know. Fun fact, Mark, all of the projects I did since Thursday, I forgot to delete the ProRes. I know I heard, I was listening. Yeah. Good times. All right, so we're back. I don't even know if Euronation's back, if Crate Lab's back. We were talking about stories about how my friend who passed away a few years ago, how he called me virus because everything I touched in his apartment would break. And then right after that, I'm convinced he, from like beyond the grave, decided to mess up the stream. Whole thing. Oh, that is funny. That's karmic retribution from my ass. That's really good. That's so good. Oh my god. This was an eventful stream. And I knew it was my fault when I opened the log file for OBS because I'm like, okay, no, it would tell me something. Why the Tascam turned off, I don't know. Maybe, it didn't turn off. When I rebooted the computer, it turned off. Which makes sense. Because once it loses power for a second, it's going through the Thunderbolt dock. Whole thing. Anyway, we are back. And we got a few people in here. That's cool. Did the computer freeze? No. Just OBS just said F you and quit. Which I did this to myself. I entirely did this to myself. Oh, that's wild. I'm on very low sleep as well, so the fact that I'm even functioning. So, Duke, I don't know if you saw the computer slow down. No, that's the funny part, because I know when an SSD or an NVMe or solid-state storage, when it runs low as the boot drive, the computer would like slow to a crawl. All right, well, that's just more evidence that the M3 Max is probably the best computer I've ever owned in my life. Even though I have an M4 Max, there's something special about this computer. I don't know, this thing just works. It's great. And the worst part is I can't actually access that partition where the raw clips are, so I'm just not recording, which is fine. This is on YouTube. I'm curious. I want to go through the stream after and see what YouTube does to it in terms of like the clipping. But yeah, no, the computer didn't slow down. Nothing. It held up. Yeah, I'm rocking a solid 1.2. Oh, 1.21 gigs. I gotta delete something. Can I get on that drive? It's like macOS just decided to just disable my ability to. There we go. Okay, I can delete something. Hang on. Movies, date added. There we go. Okay, so let's just go by size. Turn my volume down so I don't like kill you guys here. Okay, so this was a stream, which I already have. You know what? 55 gigs freed. That'll work because I'm not recording now, so I don't really care. Yeah, that was fun. Fun times. Welcome back. We were talking about Mark. Did you hear? I don't know if you watched any of the first stream. The title topic, the DMCA and the government, and how inadvertently OnlyFans creators are getting government websites shut down. Basically, what's happening is, hackers are hacking government websites and they're uploading pornography from OnlyFans. And they're on the government websites. So the OnlyFans creators are filing DMCA takedowns against the government. Heard the part about where you talked about bootlegging. Yeah, that was, yeah. The title topic was about this. So basically, an OnlyFans creator, what's the site asking for a friend? You know what? Soon enough, it could be, Canada.ca or GC or Ontario.gc.ca or whatever, because these hackers are going nuts and they're hacking government websites around the world, which is really funny. And then these OnlyFans creators are getting mad and filing DMCA takedowns. And I don't think, yeah, exactly. I don't think there's a way to stop that because you can't whitelist. They deserve it. Mark's in a mood today. I love it. Government is a mess. Yeah, you're not wrong. I have my own reasons to be angry with them, but that's a story for another day. What time is it now? Like 5? You know what? I'll stay on for another 15 minutes because, if we can get Euro Nation back in here, that'd be cool. If Crate Lab could come back, if Jason Rowe could come back. I think Jason's here. Yeah. Yeah, Jason's here. He just commented. I'm going to text Crate Lab. Where is he? We back. New link. I love him, but don't bring Kevin. Yeah. Oh yeah, because they're probably taking August off. Yeah, so and I put that. I actually changed the title on this one. Maybe I'll do that quick. Edit. Watch this break the stream now. No live streams in August. Put that in brackets, and we will just commit the change. All right, cool. Done. Let me just pull it. Did I have something to do with that? Yeah, a little bit. So, not to give too much away about the work thing, but like Mark and I, we split our project load up. But Mark is taking a much deserved vacation. So in that, I'm going to be handling a lot more of the website, our. So yeah, unfortunately Sundays is just not an opportune time. Like at the time that I scheduled the stream, it doesn't make a lot of sense for me to be like not working because then the work's just going to pile up and it's going to get out of control. So I mean, it might be the whole month. It might just be a couple of weeks. We'll see how I feel after it because it is kind of a, it's kind of a strenuous run. I'll put it that way. But yeah, I can't believe I virused my stream after telling the stream about virus. This cable, I don't know if you guys can see this cable hanging. So fun fact about the stream. And by the way, Duke, this is something for you as well. This cable, I have to unplug when I'm done streaming or OBS crashes. It's for the overhead camera because Lumix, in their infinite wisdom, I just noticed the Elgato software is not running either. What is happening today? This is like the good old days of live streaming DJ sets on Twitch, where nothing could go right. Come on, Stream Deck, come back. There you go. All right, my overhead working. My overhead is not working because it's probably prompting me to hit the button. There it is. All right. Oh my God. I'm gonna wait for this. No. Stop. Nope, we're waiting for it. This is dumb. Okay, whatever. Overhead is fine. I'm back. Got my... One sec. PC is working. iPad is showing up. All right, we are all good. Yeah, so Mark used to... Virus needs to read out your... Virus used to read out your other save games. Yeah. I can actually... I'm reading this hearing Mark's voice right now. There would be some nonsense like in my life in like whatever facet, and I would call Mark and be like, like, yeah, so this and this happened, and he'd be like, only you. Duke said, okay, I'm out. Before you take off, Duke, okay, I gotta go make supper talk next week. So remember, this week and then 2 more streams after and then hiatus. But Duke, did you understand the setup with the projector? Like how it's all situated? I kind of turned this corner of the basement into the like YouTube desk. Okay, cool. Yeah, because I know the angle didn't make sense and you were triggered by looking up my nose when I was live streaming off the phone. Whole thing. Anyway, Duke, thank you so much. You know what? We'll go 5 more minutes because honestly, it's been a day. It's been a long day before the stream even. Jason, is my audio better, by the way? Are we like back to normal? What is this thing doing now? Like my preview is showing the iPad, then it's showing the overhead, and then this is nuts. This is so funny. I did see it. This is Migos, Hannah Montana. It'd be tripping all damn night. Hannah Montana. Yep, I just covered Migos on a live stream. That's awful. Not even a good song. Oh man. Anyway. Yeah. So maybe the DMCA piracy gods got mad at me. They coordinated with Kevin to shut my live stream off because I was talking all this junk about the CRTC. I was talking about how PlayStation discs were burned and how they circumvented it with a mod chip. What else did we cover? We covered all sorts of junk on this stream. This is hilarious. All right, so Simulator, I think you're still here. What's the lesson? Don't let your hard drive run low because OBS will not even give you a clue. Because I'm always so proud, like, yes, 0 drop frames at the end of every stream and all this stuff. And then, like I did this to myself. I totally did this to myself. But you know what? That's the beautiful thing about having a tech channel and saying that, trying to have like some, what's the word I'm looking for? Credence or credit or street cred or clout, whatever. Like I could at least solve it. Do you keep the stats window open? I do not. I live on the edge. I am born to be wild even. This is so funny. I can't believe I ran out of hard drive space. That's so good. Yeah, so Jason said my audio is back. Yeah, so Jason, the problem was, so here was the chain of events. Ran out of hard drive space, OBS crashes. Bring it back, OBS crashes. Do you need me to send? No, different computer, Mark. Different computer. This is the M3 I take out on the road. This is what I use. Your stuff, your 200 gigs is on a different drive on a different computer. So, but ironically, I actually do have to send you another 200 gigs. Thank you, Fiber. Let's go. Let's see. What was I saying? Lost a stream. Bring it back. Now on YouTube side, they're thinking it's a connection issue. So they kept the stream alive. And the reason I had to make a new stream is what happened was I started streaming on my phone and I was able to get the old stream key. That's why I was running two at the same time. But then the audio was bad because OBS booted into safe mode, which turned off all my VSTs and all my like filters, so the audio didn't sound as good. So I'm like, okay, what I should have done is I should have opened Activity Monitor or Task Manager if you're on Windows. I should have found OBS and force quit it and let it crash and then reload it and then tell it to load in normal mode and then start the stream. I know this for later if this ever happens again, because then we wouldn't have a second link. I wouldn't have, what did I call the stream part? I don't even know anymore. So now I know what to do. So at least we know that YouTube has a provision for when your internet connection goes down. But I'm cocky and was like, yes, 0 drop frames. I've never had a drop frame in the entire time that I've been streaming on YouTube, including with the MacBook Neo when I had that, which is pretty cool. And Simulator, you mentioned that people consider that the MacBook Neo is not a real computer. Remember, I streamed with this camera and everything on the MacBook Neo. It worked. I even DJ'd with it. That's a whole other story. That's a video that you know what? I'm finishing it this week. I'm declaring it. That video is getting done this week. Yo, Mark, by the way, most of this week, I got to dip at 4 because I got a video to finish. Mark and I have such a casual thing. Like, it's cool. Like, you know, if he's got stuff he's got to do, he'll be like, hey, cover the site for like a couple hours. I got to run out and do stuff, you know, errands and this and that. See? And Mark says, no problem. But like, we're good that way, right? Like sometimes, and I'll be honest, and Mark knows this, even though I don't say it. There are times I wake up, I'm just not in the zone. It's like, I have anxiety. I have like blah, 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 whatever. Sometimes my head just isn't there. But I'm the type of person that can like, I love, this is going to sound weird, and Mark's brother knows this too. I love when work piles up a little bit because then I just get lost in it. And I don't think, I just go. I can just hammer through it. Which is why I like to work remotely a lot, because like by the time I get to my remote destination, then work has piled up a bit and then I can just sink into it. And I'm not home, so there's not a ton of distractions and it's nice to be out. So it's cool. Oh, sorry, one sec. Simulator said, I think the MacBook Neo is a proper Mac, but I know a lot of Apple fans that kind of disregard it. You know what the thing is? Apple fans need to get their heads out of their butts sometimes. I think there are so many people that computer can benefit. Not me, unfortunately. If it was more powerful for my type of workload, I would have kept it. But I felt like if I kept it, it would have just been e-waste in my basement. Almost as if it's a super-sized iPhone with a keyboard. Nah, iOS is too crippled compared to Mac OS. But Duke was saying earlier that like Mac doesn't feel the same anymore. I'm still into Chromebooks. See, I used the Chromebook a couple times and it just wasn't for me. But I'm all bougie because I'm on Mac now. Like, you know, Mark is the reason that Mark Harnum, who's using your government name because that's your name on thing. But no, Mark is the reason that I left Windows. My first Mac was a Hackintosh. I used that for years, you know, and then I got a MacBook and then I built a hyper crazy Hackintosh, which is still working. Crashbook, let's go. Yeah, that was the 2011. Jason, fun fact about Crashbook. Don't say her name. But you know who has my very first MacBook? Not the one that I got to work with Extendamix, but like the first first Apple computer I ever bought was a 2011 MacBook Pro. I don't have it anymore. Yeah. Somebody got a 2014 MacBook Air. Somebody spilled tea all over it. And you know what? I'm not even mad. Like, things happen. But then when I got the 2012, the 2011 was like the DJ computer. The 2012 was the Extendamix computer. And then I realized, oh, this thing just works better to do both. So I did both with it. And then I ended up giving my 2011 to that person. Yeah, about that. That was actually Crashbook. It actually had problems. No reason why. I think it had an NVIDIA graphics card, and that thing would overheat, and it would just cause. Oh no, or was it AMD? 2011 MacBook Pro, I think, was still NVIDIA. I think in 2013 they started going back to AMD. I could have that wrong though. I want to check. I want to check for myself. We're going to check really quick. Why are you not working? I don't understand why OBS is tripping out. This is weird. Trying to do another reboot. 2011. Oh, it was AMD. Yep, and I was having that problem. I can't show the desktop because I'm gonna virus out everything. Yeah. Anyway, you know what? It's been a fun stream. It's been a very entertaining stream for those who kept up. It was a very involved stream for those who were performing the stream. This guy. Thank you guys for coming. We had this stream, 2 more Sundays of streams, and then nothing for August. If the time permits, you might see a random notification. So I might be lying about not being around in August, but we don't know. It's that whole dynamic. If I'm in front of a computer for a long period of time, I might not want to be in front of a computer in my downtime. That's just the reality of it. But for everybody who came in, so those who are not here, Duke Seb, Euro Nation, I don't think he's here anymore. Jason Rose here. Mark Harnum's here. Simulator Adventures is here. I mentioned Duke. To all the people I had to ban, F you. Crate Lab, I know you're not here now. I think you're probably doing the dinner thing. Was that it? I feel like there was more. I could be wrong. But yeah, no. Thank you again for enduring the utter stupidity of my dumbass, Oh, Simulator. Yeah, there you go. Sorry, someone asked me to play Mecha Chameleon. Oh, cool. Well, listen, you guys enjoy the rest of your Sundays. I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to go have some dinner. I loaned a friend some DJ speakers, and he's dropping them off shortly. So I got to meet up with him. Yeah. Jason, I'll probably give you a call in a little bit. The standard post-stream discussion. I enjoy the stream even with the issues. Thank you. See, I try to be entertaining, and I try to take it in stride. Classic streaming luck. Simulator, I wish you knew Mark Hardum and myself during the pandemic when we were DJ streaming, because I would do every Monday at 7 o'clock, and it became a running joke because I was trying to stream from the Hackintosh, and the GPU did not like OBS, so it was like a constant crashing disaster. So I named the stream Master of Disaster Mondays, and the stream would start, and I'd just be like, what the hell else is going to go wrong, And then when I finally figured it out, I was doing a stream, things were going great, and then my internet went down because the snow was out of control, and I wasn't on fiber yet. And there was a broken cable underground. It was a whole thing. Didn't the mic fall on your foot? Oh, yeah. The mic fell on my foot. I can't remember. I think the clamp, it must have came loose with the bass, or when I was DJing. So yeah, and then it fell on my foot. I'm like, oh, I cut my foot open. I'm just bleeding out over here. This is fun. And then the internet went down. I think I whipped my headphones across the room because I was like, I've had it. It was just one thing after another. So I can take stream disasters in stride now. It is what it is. But anyway, on that note, thank you all for enduring Master of Disaster Sunday. Hopefully we don't have a repeat performance of this over the next 2 weeks or ever. But nothing's perfect. Thank you guys for watching. My name is Sean. This has been Tech Mixer. Don't let your hard drives get full. I'm out. Peace.